let's have a playful conversation about sex. Like that's something new. It's happening out.
Can't do it.
And we're going to play with our game called Shag, Marry, Chop. It's sponsored by Andrew Christian. AC is the world's most recognized sexy fashion brand for men. Iconic names like Trophy Boy, fashion wear, swimsuits, and underwear are just the start of Andrew Christian. It was founded and dedicated to the LGBTQ plus community. Andrew was selected as this year's prestigious Out 100. Very interesting that Andrew Christian has become a status symbol for straight men wanting to adopt the style of the queer community and what we represent. The brand support of our LGBTQ plus community is unparalleled through pride events, major parties, our charities, and so much more. He's traveling all over America to support us. Andrew Christian's presence in pop culture, entertainment, trending video content, and so much more is why Andrew Christian is our sponsor of Shag, Marry, Chop. Okay, here we go. LGBTQ plus celebrity relationships. They seem to be ending left and right. Here are the hottest celebs freshly on the market. How did we turn this negative into something sexy? But we accomplished it. Our choices are Latin pop icon Ricky Martin, star of Cinderella and Pose, Billy Porter, and model and social media influencer Nikki Champa. All right, so let's play Shag, Marry, Chop. We'll enjoy the pain that they're going through. Cal, let's start with you. Who are you going to jump on first?
So I think I'm going to shag Nikki because he just looks young, dumb, and full of cum. So I think that's just, just to get that out of the way.
Cal.
Wow,
Cal.
Cal, I love it when he's like this. Couple drinks, I love it.
Yes, I love it. Wow.
So I'm going to marry Ricky Martin because now that he's available now, so that'll be, a childhood dream come true. And plus he bangs. So, it's a plus.
I knew somebody would get that in. He banged.
It's a plus. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to chop Billy Porter because I find him extremely annoying. I couldn't stand to have a conversation with him or hear his voice. Like I couldn't stay married to him. Like that would just not work.
Yeah. As we move on, I just want to characterize each of the choices that we're doing. Let's talk about Ricky Martin for a moment. Is Ricky Martin in the relationships that he has been in, and we know he'll find love again, or at least he'll find Grindr.
Or his nephew.
Oh my God.
Cal!
Cal, stop drinking right now, sir.
Oh my God.
No more. You're cut off.
I'm just going
Wait.
to come off full.
Like,
But it's the truth that you never know.
Like Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
You're off. Is he the bottom or is he the top? Ricky Martin.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
Right.
He is verse for sure.
Oh my
First?
Probably,
Why
yeah.
do you think
No.
that?
Because anyone that hot.
Has to be verse in
all
your
right.
mind, right?
There we
Okay.
go. Okay.
I don't think so.
All right.
Wait, didn't you date him?
I went on one date and it was a beard.
Wait.
No.
Time. Wait. This is a show. Let's,
You went out with Ricky
let's
Martin?
dole it out. It's
Okay.
like cocaine. You remember your days.
Wow.
We'll cut that in editing.
Leave it.
I'm only kidding. This is unedited. All right. Elimination. Who are you shagging?
The nephew with the cocaine, you really want me to go next? Like, what the hell is that?
Nobody can follow cocaine
At all, right? So I'm shagging Nick Chopper as well. I kind of did some research. I want to know who I'm trying to give it to and then send on the way. He is young. I want to full of cum and then send him on his way. Like, let's get it on. Don't talk about it. Be out.
Okay.
I do want
Marry.
to. I want to marry Ricky Martin.
And
I
why?
want to live La Vida Loca all day, every day, all day.
Wait,
every
are we
day.
going to do this all the way
Second song,
through?
yes.
We're gonna do
Yeah.
titles of songs.
And to answer your question, he is a bottom with he shaves his asshole so that way it's nice and pretty and clean for you to play with. So that's my dream.
Wake up.
And so we're gonna push Billy Porter. Yeah, we're gonna put him to the side. We're gonna stop him.
No, wait. Why are you, of all people, rejecting Billy Porter?
So
That's a racial question.
so
You're quick.
Yeah. So Billy is fun,
And
But
But
elimination would come out and he would be tied to the elimination chamber, and he would be left there. Like there's nothing that I see that we could get on. Like, not no.
No,
He's cool.
It's just a no.
It's just a no.
It's
yeah,
just a
nothing,
no.
Does he annoy you like Cal? Like he annoys Cal?
It's not my cup of tea.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
that's
even,
fair.
so even when he sung, so pause. Let's go back a second. Just so I know, I can share with you that I know what I'm speaking of. Even when he sung true R&B before he came out, even then he wasn't my cup of tea. Like him being,
he has a big national tour coming,
and he was a
he's
big
gonna be singing everywhere.
R&B guy. Back in the '90s. Yeah, he just wasn't. He wasn't my flavor. So push him on his way.
All right, I understand. And Mark Pettit, who are you shagging?
They are presented in the correct order. I will do the shag of Ricky Martin, particularly when he has the beard. I do think that he's especially hot with a little
Top or
beard.
bottom?
Bottom.
Yeah, bottom. Okay.
And plus he's local, so that always makes for a good shag.
so-
Short drive.
Right, it's a short drive.
No flight.
In,
nothing
done,
like that.
out.
Billy Porter, I would marry just to have that man's fashion team on call.
Oh,
Oh, I love that.
Because he is not going to let you go out with him not looking just as good.
Now, here's a funny
So
thing
this is-
about Mark
he was
Pettit.
singing Barbie.
Mark Pettit is probably, of the three, from my seat, the closest to Billy Porter because the fashion,
Yes.
the dress, the drag,
fashion.
I just think
Mark?
Big old queen, girl.
no.
He calling you a big old queen.
While we may not see it, clearly tonight we don't see it.
Oh my God, what is going on?
We see lots of beautiful clothing from Mark Pettit.
Right? Look at that.
There
Yes,
we
look at
go.
those shoes from
Okay,
Amazon.
right.
I love it.
And aren't we all?
Oh, I thought it was only short people who were flexible,
I was
Jonathan.
gonna
I didn't think I was flexible.
Oh, okay.
I'm much more excited now that you can put your foot behind your neck. All right, so
top of bottom for
So yeah,
right.
that's my shag
Yeah,
and
he's
marry.
gonna lie.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
And Chop is Nikki. I'm just not into the young twinkie, cute boy look.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was easy.
And Jonathan Cassanius?
Well, I'm shagging Mark Pettit with that flexibility.
No.
No, I think this would be in order. I think I would shag Billy Porter just because Billy Porter has to be in my lineup in some way, shape, or form, just because he's touched me in my life. But I don't think I want him there for forever. So I think a shag is good.
And
Quick,
I'm curious, the shag attraction of Billy Porter. Billy Porter as pose category is, or Billy Porter as Fab from
So I've met Billy
Cinderella?
Porter in 3 different arenas, if you will. The first time I met him, or the first time I knew of him, was when he sang King of the World.
Okay.
And it was an interesting story because he was actually booted off that show later when he took on another role. So he resents that role, but it's actually one of the best songs he's ever done, and it's something that changed my life. So that's the one I prefer. I prefer that, which was like 90s, 2000s.
Okay.
Billy Porter.
And if I could bring you back to something that any other human being would know anything about, Billy Porter in Pose or Billy Porter as Fab in Cinderella, because nobody knows what you're talking about.
In Pose, for sure. Only because that relates more to my lifestyle in my teen years.
The ballroom scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I knew everything he was saying. And I felt, pray tell.
Pray tell.
Yeah.
That's sexy for you.
Yeah, for sure.
And the chop or the Mary?
The Mary is going to be, the Latin pop star Ricky Martin. Obviously, he's Latin and Hispanic like I am,
Wait,
so
are
we
you
can talk to each
discriminating
other.
against-
Super discriminatory. I am very racist. I stick to my kind.
Wow.
That's why I'm never invited to the pool party.
I said
That's
that I was fucking
that's
Billy
why.
Porter.
Yeah,
I said I was fucking Billy Porter.
By the way, your invitation
I'm not
to celebrate Orgullo's pool party, you're out.
I'm out.
Right?
I don't even really like Ricky Martin that much, to be honest. I think I like him more now than I did before. And I think it's the restraining order he got from his nephew. I think that's hot to me.
Oh my God, that's twice.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Pobrecito, Ricky.
Oh, we have lots of stuff in the gay community. don't we?
Wow.
What we were
So much.
attracted
A lot of
to.
problematic stuff
Exactly.
from my
And your
childhood.
chop, tell us
I'm
why.
a chop the homeboy. I don't know who he is. I'm sure he's an influencer of some sort. So I'm out. For those reasons, I'm
you're
out.
And I can't remember any of your answers. Have you done yours?
Yes, I went first.
You're inviting the age jokes now.
I remember.
Damn, Bacardi will do it.
Wow.
Bacardi will do it. Thank you, Bacardi.
Okay.
Or
Jeez.
that's that fat he got stuck
So,
into too.
so I'm saving the person who claims to be a biological woman for last. Who are you?
Would you like to see?
Oh, God.
Because I'll show you right now.
Whip it out, Faye. Whip it out.
Oh, God.
So is that hairy
Okay.
box.
Wait,
I would
I just got all
that,
sweaty.
Dude.
All right, Faye, who are you?
Okay.
Who are you shagging?
So I am gonna shaggy Billy Porter and his kinky boots, man. I wanna
Oh,
feel it. I
yeah.
wanna see it. I want him
Good
to
era.
wear them
Kinky
while we have
boots.
sex. Like that's
Yeah.
what I want. That's the Billy Porter that I want. And we won't be talking. So he won't get on my nerves.
No, yeah,
All right.
don't talk.
I'm gonna marry Ricky Martin because hey, I went out with him once and he was like, when we kissed, it felt like I was kissing a cousin. Like it was just really weird. And the fact is that if I marry him, then he'll let me still have the girls and he might let me top him. So it all makes sense, right? I'll have
works
a
out.
great married life.
And you can hook up your brother.
And I can hook up my kinky brother,
Yeah,
of course,
that is-
all
With
day,
his
every
nephew.
day.
With his
Incense porn is kind of hot, but go on. I'm sorry.
No,
With the nephew.
Well,
He
he's
did
like in
none of
his
that.
20s,
He
right?
didn't do any of that.
he didn't do it.
He didn't do any of that.
I
Okay,
know
and so,
that. I
and
know
so I'm
that.
chopping Nick Champa because that's like my favorite incense. I don't know, like I just.
Is it incense?
Yes, Nam Champa.
You know, Andrew Christian's watching this right now going, what in the hell am I involved in? I just don't understand it. One thing
With
I want to
us
say
now.
about Billy Porter. I interviewed Billy Porter.
Of course.
Great.
not.
And
Of course, you're going to end up with your.
and
No, it's a
wait,
really
I was
good
with
one.
him,
Yeah.
when I was interviewing Billy Porter, he was in bed.
Of course, you
And literally, of course he was. And he gave me the stink eye about 25 times because I would ask questions. You know how I am.
Yeah.
And I'd ask questions, and it
You
would be
big.
like, and he would cock his head, and his dreadlocks would go, and then he would answer, and it's like,
Child.
Child.
that's where I learned it. Okay, right. I love Billy Porter. All right. We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ plus evening news show, brought to you from Happening Out Television Network. We operate in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ plus community. We educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ plus community, with more than 100,000 a week watching us on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the story going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.